everybody, and welcome to the Comic Book Burrito. And why is Daredevil not a part of the Avengers?
Why's that?
Because he doesn't work with Vision. My name's Darian.
My name's Landon.
And today, after we're finished making fun of blind people, I'm kidding. That was just kidding. Not making fun of blind people, making a Marvel joke. Before we started this, Landon was like, I don't know if we should do that joke. It might be making fun of blind people. I'm like, it's not. It's a Marvel pun.
It's a Marvel.
Anyone who thinks we're making fun of blind people can get over it. Obviously, they don't see the bigger picture here.
Oh, we just got canceled. We're going in.
Okay, well, Landon, how's your week been?
It's been okay. Stayed up for 4 hours for a show that disappointed me. Game Awards. Been doing pretty good though. What about you?
Other than being canceled,
No, I'm
that was so unintentional. I did not mean that.
If somebody asks me why we had that, I'm gonna redirect them to you.
Apologies.
Yeah.
We love all of our viewers. Viewers and listeners.
Yeah.
I can't. This is difficult. Stressing out here.
How's your week?
It's been pretty good. Obviously, I watched the Game Awards. I've been playing some Lego DC Supervillains.
I haven't started yet. That
game is just
good.
So good. This is my favorite Lego DC game.
I've been nervous kind of going back to Lego games, even though I did Platinum Lego Batman 2 not too long ago.
Well, this is a direct sequel, Lego Batman 3, but you play as the villains instead of the heroes. And the villains of this are the Justice Syndicate.
Okay. So
like Ultraman and Owlman, I think one of them.
I want to play it just so I could play that Batman animated series DLC.
Mm-hmm. The CW pack, they have CW Hero and Villain pack, and playing as like the Flash from the CW and like Black Lightning and stuff is pretty cool.
I think the season pass is actually on sale right now.
Pretty cheap, yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's like $2. I'm all like, man, pick that up. You know, I think that's pretty good.
Yeah,
I was just disappointed with Lego Marvel Superheroes 2 that I don't even like.
Well, this is nothing like that game.
Is it better, you think?
Yeah, it's got a better story. I mean, you're playing as Batman villains for the majority of the game.
Okay.
And it's got a lot. Mark Hamill voices Joker. You know, best Joker voice. Even though I know you have your grievances with Mark Hamill.
I have my grievances. But yes, best Joker voice. Best Joker voice. I agree.
Yeah. Kevin Conroy, Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Tara Strong, I think, is voicing Harley Quinn. And you got I cannot remember the guy who voiced Riddler in Arkham. I'm like 80% sure that he's the guy that voices Riddler in this game.
You're supposed to be the fanboy here.
Well, I'm sorry. Okay.
For Riddler.
I'm sorry.
You remember that name?
And then you also have the same guy that voiced Commissioner Gordon in the Arkham games is voicing Commissioner Gordon in this.
Oh, really?
So maybe this is Arkham canon.
Is this actually Arkham canon? Wait, is the Lego games Arkham canon?
That's another extra beef episode.
Which Gordon are we talking about here? Because I think they changed the voice.
The first Arkham. The first one.
First Arkham Asylum? Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm into that.
All right, but let's continue on. We watched some other things. I gotta talk about No, you don't. No, you don't.
Literally, it's like $3 and it's like usually $15. And so pick that up.
Good deal. Only for PlayStation people.
Yeah, only for PlayStation.
It is only for PlayStation people? I know it is for PS Plus, like the game, but
look at the store right now. That's what it says. You don't need PS Plus for the season pass because it's like $3 off. But you need PS Plus to get DC Supervillains for free currently. As we're recording.
But continuing on, we also watched an episode of a Disney Plus show. Are you aware of this Disney Plus show?
I don't know why you're saying it's like a surprise. This is like the third week now. We
watched episode 4 of Hawkeye, and now we're going to talk about it. So spoilers for episode 4 of Marvel Studios Hawkeye, titled Partners, am I right? That's what I say every time we get into this podcast. I'm like, partners, am I right?
Yep.
All right, but let's talk about this. Expectations coming into this episode.
Well, I like the third one a lot, and so I was really excited for next week. And 4 ain't my favorite, but it's still pretty good. This
show has yet to disappoint me, and it's getting up there with some of my favorites.
Oh, what on
like this is like number 3 for me.
Number 3, okay.
Maybe even number 2. It's getting close to number 2 now. It's getting close to being a little bit better to me than Loki. This is a comic book show, in my opinion. Like this feels like a comic book.
What's number 1 for you currently?
Nothing's going to top WandaVision unless Moon Knight is like amazing. It will be, but still.
I feel like Moon Knight's going to take my number 1 spot.
Possible, but WandaVision is good though.
WandaVision, I don't get people hate on WandaVision. I don't understand.
They've only seen the first 2 episodes, probably.
Well, no, because they hate the ending. I'm like, the ending was good. They don't like it because it's not how they thought it would turn out to be. I'm like, man, y'all need
Mephisto wasn't in it. I was mad when he wasn't in it too.
I'm like, literally, when Doctor Strange, I'm hoping what happens is when Doctor Strange 2 comes out, it's gonna fix that whole stupid thing of like WandaVision. So I'm like, no, WandaVision was setting up.
WandaVision led the way to Spider-Man.
Yeah, and Doctor Strange 2.
And Doctor Strange 2. Spider-Man leads the way to Doctor Strange 2, which we have a piece of news on later.
Yeah, I'm happy
but let's continue talking about this episode. So we open up on, let me think. What did we open up on? No, the cliffhanger from the last episode. Jack had the Ronin sword up against Hawkeye's neck. Open up on that. He looked like he was going to kill Hawkeye, but then the wife comes in.
Yeah, it was weird. I had to like back that up for a minute.
Yeah, and something's up. I don't know what's going on. I think the mom, Kate's mom, is like maybe more evil than Jack. Like I don't think Jack's evil at all, in my opinion, not anymore.
Well, if she's the swordsman,
that'd be weird.
I can see Kevin pulling something like that.
Big Kev.
Big hat.
When we say Kevin, we're talking about Kevin Smith. No, we're talking about Kevin Feige.
I got chills when he said that. Kevin Smith. Oh, just Kevin S. Ugh. No. Yeah, I don't know. I could see them doing something like that just to kind of throw fans off. It's like, oh, look, it's a swordsman, and Kevin's all like,
nope.
No.
It's Miss Marvel.
It's Miss Marvel is actually the swordsman. See, like, look, yeah, see what they're doing with Miss Marvel? They're like, oh, you think for this? No, we're gonna do.
Nope, it's a swordsman show.
Yeah, you see it's weird.
But let's continue talking. So we're going through this episode. There's a lot of emotional scenes in this. Not like ones where I was crying, but ones where I was sitting there like, man, like almost equivalent to like what?
Yeah, I agree. Okay. Man, sorry.
It's almost equivalent to that scene in the last one where he's talking to his son, but he couldn't hear him. And that was like kind of sad.
Yeah.
We had a lot of Black Widow references in this.
Well, yeah, a lot of symbolism with Black Widow in this.
Yeah. Like immediately close to the beginning when Hawkeye's leaving Kate's apartment, Kate's mom talks about Black Widow, and she was like, "I don't want to lose my daughter," and he was like, "Trust me, she won't. She's not going to get hurt." And then she goes, "Well, Black Widow wasn't supposed to get hurt," or something like that.
Hey, yeah, I forgot about. Holy crap, I forgot about that part. I was like, man, you ain't need to be a.
I don't know no way to like. You ain't gonna be like that. But like it continues on. We even get a flashback of stuff from Endgame. We heard and saw Scarlett Johansson in the episode. I'm like, how much did they pay her? No, but I definitely didn't pay her anything. It was already used footage. So
another lawsuit coming in. Another lawsuit.
Don't be alarmed, Kevin.
Don't be alarmed, Kevin.
But yeah, I thought that was really good. He was just like remembering all that and how he could tell he just by the way Jeremy Renner is acting, how much he misses Natasha.
Yeah.
And I want to go ahead and say this episode made watching Black Widow a little bit better. Because like we saw what he was talking about in Black Widow when he was like talking about how the shot he didn't take or whatever, and how he like saved Natasha out of the Red Room. And we saw that scene in Black Widow. And then the end of this episode ties into Black Widow. But continuing on, let's see. I don't remember what happened. I literally just watched this episode today again, and a breakdown.
Yeah, well, that's why it's not as good as at least I thought as 3. It's not as memorable as I thought 3 was.
Yeah, but this one had a lot of good scenes in it. The whole thing where Kate and Clint were decorating for Christmas.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was good. He uses that coin or whatever it was to turn off the TV. He just can't add to it.
I'm not gonna act like Jeremy Renner is like the best actor ever or whatever.
He's a good actor.
But yeah, he's pretty. I mean, he's decent. So, but like the scenes with him and hold up, I know her name. Crap. Oh, here, can you tell me real quick just to save time?
The actor's name?
Yeah, the actress.
Yeah, Haley Steinfeld.
Haley Steinfeld. Okay, I wanted to say Natalie Portman, but that is not right.
What?
That is not right. They work. I don't know. I always like them. I think they work pretty good together. Mm-hmm. In my opinion, at least. I like seeing.
I think they couldn't have picked a better Kate Bishop.
Oh no. Yeah, far. Yeah, I think the casting was spot. What's that woman's name? Do you know on the top of your head or no?
Her mom.
That does the casting for Marvel.
Oh, part of me wants to say her name is Ava something. Let me look. Because she does casting for everything.
Yeah, she hasn't missed any with the MCU. See, I would say I'm trying to think of one I don't care. Oh, Brie Larson, but there we go.
Sarah Finn.
Yeah, good job on her. She does great with casting.
Let's
There's
see.
not one I hate.
Any more big moments in the episode before we get to the end of it? More mentions of this big, powerful boss person that's above above Maya, above Echo, who also, I'm like all for this solo show that she's getting because of this show. I'm like, this is gonna be great.
Because you know why it's gonna be good?
Why?
Because you believe Kevin's on it. That's why. That's why. By the way, everybody, I think Darren has some type of. I think
here Darren, we go again.
I honestly think you have a notebook of and drawings of Kevin Feige under your pillow at night.
Kevin Feige is okay. He is giving us the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Name one other director, and don't you say Sam Raimi. He barely does movies anymore.
We wouldn't have. He's a producer now. We wouldn't even have the MCU if it wasn't for Sam Raimi.
That's true. But yeah, because of that, we now have the MCU that Kevin Feige also has created, and we would not have had Iron Man, Captain America, or any of these without Kevin Feige.
Iron Man wouldn't have been as good without Jon Favreau.
True.
Yeah.
But who hired Jon Favreau?
Who hired John? Probably not Kevin Feige. Well, maybe. Actually,
let's continue. We're talking about Hawkeye here.
Well, he did.
We are talking about Hawkeye.
If you know me and Darren, we like argue about this every week. I swear. we will like we'll go at it. We will fight each other to the death over this.
Anyway,
because Darren's a family.
Let's continue. Let's see any more big stuff that happened. Oh yeah, this is something. 2 things actually that were kind of throwaway scenes, but remembering them, they probably have something to do with something that happens soon.
You're like missing a big part of this.
I'm waiting till the end to talk about the big part.
Oh, I've been like screaming it. I went to the end. Okay.
But let's see. So we had the scene kind of towards the middle of the episode. Kate's mom gets on the phone with somebody. She says, "Hey, it's Eleanor." She says, and then she says something like, "We got a big problem" or something like that. I don't know who I think she might be talking to Kingpin.
It's kind of, yeah. It's not really brought up of who she's talking to.
No, I think we'll find out though.
But we, well, her mom's rich, and I'm guessing she does have people she can contact. So yeah, Kingpin is I don't think it's too out there of a choice. So,
mm-hmm. And then the other scene was we found out Jack. Kate's stepdad technically is the CEO of Sloan Limited, I think is what it was, the company who launders money for the Tracksuit Mafia.
Mm-hmm.
So he possibly works directly for Kingpin or with Kingpin.
Yes. Oh, good. Sorry. Holy crap, was on. Yeah, these. I get. Yeah, I guess everyone is working with Kingpin of some. That's so weird. Like she is. Then I don't know. I'm really waiting because this shit kind of leaves me a lot of which I like. It leaves me a lot of makes me ask like a lot of questions of kind of like what's going on,
Yeah.
which I really appreciate. I'm hoping they get answered soon because
2 episodes.
Yeah, two episodes left, right?
Yeah, it's a quick show. It's the only thing with these 6-episode shows. We got 2 episodes to start off with. It's even shorter.
No.
WandaVision, we got 2 episodes, but that was like 9 episodes long. So
yeah.
But let's get to the big part of this episode. Towards the end, by the way, they're going after this watch, and I don't know what's so important about this watch. I want to find out.
Yeah. We better find out. See, that's another question. Why the watch?
They're freaking out about like, oh, if they get this watch, it connects to one of my friends who has been in the business, and then his identity gets revealed, and then boom. I'm like, what?
Kingpin. I
don't know. I really don't know. Like, I'm confused. But,
yeah, it's gonna be weird. I hope again. Maybe we'll get.
And his wife cared about it too. She's talking German. Like, what?
People go crazy for watches nowadays. You never. It was
a Rolex. I mean, but anyway, continuing. Turns out the apartment that the watch is in is Maya's apartment. Echo, and all of a sudden Hawkeye is talking and he gets cut out. You can hear him getting the crap beaten out of him, and then Echo starts attacking Kate. And Hawkeye's like, "Oh, I'm fighting Maya up here on the roof." And then Kate's like, "No, you're not. I'm fighting her in here." And then he was like, "Well, who am I fighting?" And some mystery person with some like night vision goggles and this whole black getup, and they're fighting. And then this whole big giant fight ensues. And then eventually Hawkeye grabs this person, pulls their mask off, right? You see blonde hair, turns around, and it's Yelena, Black Widow's sister from Black Widow, who we knew from the after credit scene of that movie was coming after Hawkeye.
Yeah, going after Clint.
Yeah, and she's there now. And I felt so happy. I saw her. I was like, this is great. This is like the first time we've had like a big tie-in from another MCU project, like a brand new MCU movie tying into a show. Like we haven't had that yet, have we? We've had a show tie into a movie.
A movie tying into a show.
Like we had Falcon Winter Soldier introduce Val, and then we saw her in Black Widow. But now,
I guess you could consider the end of Endgame.
Well, I'm talking about like brand new movie, like Phase 4 movie.
Oh, Phase 4 movie? Yeah. Yeah, I want to say it was the first. I'll say it was the first one.
Yeah, it was a big treat. I was like, oh, finally, this movie's paying off.
Yeah. And finally, 1 point given to this movie. I think we actually gave Black Widow a decent review.
I still want to keep that review because I didn't hate the movie, and even maybe this brought it up a point, like you said.
I don't even remember what I even said about it.
I think you should rewatch it. Just forget about Taskmaster.
I'll rewatch it. I don't. Yeah, just forget about the main.
Think of the emotion of the movie. Be like, oh, this is a good movie. Family dynamic. You meet this great family. The Red Guardian.
Yelena, the family parts were cool. I'll give you
like
that.
a whole movie.
Yeah, I'll give you that because those were my favorite parts. I don't know how I felt about the mom, but Yelena and Red Guardian were cool. I like them too. So, and Black Widow being there.
Now, do you think we see Red Guardian show up possibly at the end of the show with Yelena? Maybe.
Oh, he kind of like takes her back in?
Could be. I don't know. I feel
isn't there a Red Guardian project in the works?
There was a rumor that there is, yeah.
There better be. I like them.
But yeah, I'm the only person, I mean not the only person that hears this kind of stuff, but like the music cues in the show and stuff, I pick up on because sometimes it's important. And the scene when Yelena shows up plays the exact same music that like played all throughout the Black Widow movie when it was show Yelena, or when she was like kneeling at Natasha's grave in the after credit scene. It was the exact same music, just like slowed down and more menacing.
Yeah.
Like the dun na na na, like that kind of
Oh yeah, I remember that part.
Yeah.
It was yeah. I think well, you watched this way before I did, and you were telling me that, and I was trying to make sure to keep a listen out for it, and I heard it. That is good attention to detail right there.
Yeah, and man, this is what Marvel does great. Like, this is why they're so successful, is because they can tie in all of these different projects, and we've seen her twice now.
DC changes it every 3 movies.
That's true. And
and trust me, we don't hate.
And Warner Brothers. No, I'm not going to talk about it. But we've seen Yelena once, and it was in the Black Widow movie. And seeing her again, I was like, this is awesome. And I'm very excited. I don't know if you saw the promo they put out, like a teaser for episode 5 on YouTube.
Yeah. They just have Yelena.
Yeah, she was in it, and she had a line, 2 lines actually. She said hi, and then she said, I've been sent to kill Clint Barton. Which makes me wonder, do we see John Walker in this as well? Maybe like she goes back to Val report at the end of the show. John Walker's there. And maybe Swordsman's there too.
Well, man, there's so many things we could predict here. Yeah, man, I'll say so.
I want to see John Walker back. That's all I want.
I do want to see John Walker back.
When I see John Walker back, I'm screaming. I'm going to scream.
It's so funny because I would say that was like the Falcon Winter Soldier was the only show where I liked the villain more than.
He was like a half villain, what's her name was the main villain, Carly Morgenthau.
Oh yeah, her. Yeah, I hated her.
Yeah,
dude, I was rooting for John, Sam, and Bucky.
Yeah,
those three were killing it in that show.
Yeah, but this episode was really good. Ended with that scene where Kate was hanging off the building, and it really reminded me of Endgame and the Black Widow death scene. And then it ends with this one of my favorite lines of the show so far, which is where Clint looks at Kate and goes, "Someone has hired a Black Widow assassin." This just got very real very quickly. I was like, yes.
You're right.
But yeah, I loved it. Let's get on to the ratings. If you could rate this episode out of 10, what would you rate?
What did I give the last one? Because I think it's okay. Hey,
I want to say it was an 8 or a 9.
I want to say it was an 8. 8 and
yeah, it was an 8. I think
it was an 8. Mm-hmm. And crap, it feels like 1, 2, and this one are on the same levels of each other.
Okay.
So I guess I will give these a 7.5. This one a 7.5.
All right, 7.5.
Wait, no, okay. I gave the last. I gave episode 3 an 8.5. So I'm giving this and 1, 2 an 8. Yeah,
I was thinking 8 too. So I'm gonna give this an 8. So an 8 all around for episode 4 of Hawkeye. Excited for next week. If I don't see Kingpin, I'm riding. But I'll forgive them because I'm seeing Spider-Man No Way Home that same week. So.
Oh yeah, I'm seeing it Thursday, so I'm hyped. There's kicking off the podcast if I spoil it for
Speaking of Kingpin related things, we got our first little part here. Let's get into the news. So I brought you the news, ladies and gentlemen, and we have a lot of it.
Mm-hmm.
So Marvel Studios has officially confirmed that Charlie Cox will be the MCU's Daredevil when or if they put him in the MCU. But he'll be in the MCU.
This Friday, so December 17th. That's when. Yeah. It's very convenient. They just announced that right before Spider-Man No Way Home is going to be released.
Yeah, that is true.
I just want to point that out.
Rumor has it that actually I put it up. No, we didn't. He's supposed to be showing up in She-Hulk. I had reported on this a few weeks back, or about a month back actually, that he'll be showing up in his classic yellow outfit. Well,
yeah, I keep hearing that as well.
The rumor is raging all over Instagram and Twitter right now, from what I've seen, and so I think it was real. But I reported it first.
Oh yeah, you reported it first.
I did.
Congratulations.
I got it from somebody that reported it, but I reported it on here.
Oh, there you go. That's how
verbally reported.
That's how you do news.
But yeah, this I'm excited. I mean, Daredevil.
I do too. I always like the yellow and red.
I feel like we'll have his origin in the MCU. It's not going to be connected to the show, really. I feel like maybe because we're supposed to only see Matt Murdock in Spider-Man: No Way Home if he's in it.
Yeah.
And, but this is saying we'll have the classic yellow suit in She-Hulk. Maybe he's in She-Hulk as a lawyer, but we find out that he's started to become a vigilante.
Yeah.
And
do you think
goes from there?
Yeah,
He'll be in the Echo show probably.
That should be I think I said this on there. That's what the season finale should be. It should be Matt Murdock versus She-Hulk in like a court case or something.
Oh yeah, you did. I remember what you're saying.
But I don't know if they should. I don't know if it would really make sense for them to kind of go up against each other. Because usually Daredevil kind of knows who's in the right and who's in the wrong.
Yeah.
So I don't know if unless She-Hulk got like tricked in some way, but again, I don't really want to see that happen to her. So I don't know.
Yeah,
but I would like
it's confirmed
to team up on a case.
By Kevin himself. He said that he will be the MCU's Daredevil, and if he's the MCU's Daredevil, then Vincent D'Onofrio will be the MCU's Kingpin, and John Bernthal will be the MCU's.
We will see Matt Murdock.
Oh, that means that. Oh, what's his name? He'll be playing Iron Fist. Crap.
No, well, we don't know that. We don't know that now. We don't even know the guy.
Most likely.
We don't even know that.
Most likely.
So I want to say too much.
No, I hope not. But anyway, that was that piece of news. Moving on to the next. Mm-hmm. This has been confirmed by who was it? I can't remember, but this is a exclusive piece of news from whoever purported it. That MODOK is going to have a major role in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Now, we had rumors that he was going to be in it, and that he was being played by Jim Carrey. But now the rumor is that Corey Stoll, I don't know, the guy that played Yellow Jacket is going to be voicing MODOK. Now, this is Jim Carrey's face, and Corey Stoll voicing him.
Yeah, it's really weird because that doesn't not make sense to me.
No. But it is just a rumor, so take it with a grain of salt.
It better be like a fake. I don't know. I don't like that idea. If I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, like I'm not like I'm the biggest MODOK fan here or anything. How dare you change them? But I just, I want MODOK to be MODOK. I don't need the Yellow Jacket turning into MODOK, and you're telling.
Well, if MODOK's showing up, do you think they bring in AIM?
Yeah, I would like. I mean, most
bring
likely.
Back AIM actually.
Oh yeah, man, I completely forget AIM was in Iron Man 3.
Mm-hmm.
I like to see maybe a revamp of AIM again, wear the hazmat suits and stuff. I'd be down for that.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
That would be awesome.
But yeah, that is the big rumor going around. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. That movie's gonna be good. I've heard that it's gonna be the Alice in Wonderland of the MCU.
Okay. Hey, you saw that T-shirt thing or whatever, right? That leaked poster.
And it had Kang on it.
Kang on it, yeah. So I'm hyped. I am hyped.
Yeah. Next piece of Marvel news. This is a good one, and we're gonna theorize in a minute about it.
We are going to theorize about it.
A Shang-Chi sequel and a spin-off Disney Plus series are officially in development, being helmed by Destin Daniel Cretton, the same guy who directed the first Shang-Chi. So, obviously they would make a sequel. The movie was great.
Yep, I'm hyped.
Mm-hmm. A spin-off Disney Plus show, which has already been confirmed to be a comedy. Please, 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 please make it about Trevor and Morris.
That's it.
That is the moneymaker.
That's where it's at. Literally, I would like them to do a one shot in the beginning of the movie theater for that movie.
That would be amazing.
Mm-hmm. And like I don't know, I would be hyped for that. I love Why is Trevor? Literally, make a Disney Plus show with Trevor and more.
You know what Disney Plus show I've always wanted, and I still want it ever since WandaVision. An MCU X-Files type show, but with Jimmy Woo.
Shut up.
Jimmy Woo and Darcy going around solving crimes, like superhero-related crimes.
That would be really cool. Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I would like that.
The Woo Files.
Yeah, yes. Call it the Woo Files and make it like really would you want it to be villains or like heroes?
I don't know. I just want it to be like a satirical cop show.
I would like it to be like villain. I would like it to be villains, but they're like really obscure.
Oh, yes.
And they pose like no threat at all.
The big wheel.
Yeah, sorry for you big wheel fans out there.
That'd be good. Yeah, I want that though. But this Shang-Chi sequel, I'm really curious to see what's going to go on after that. If they're making it now, I assume it'll be out in the next couple years.
Yeah, 2 years. You think?
3 years. I don't know, something like that. But if they're doing it now, then it's coming.
Well, I mean, I'm very curious to see. I just hope they have a good story on their hands here.
Yeah. Well, the director said that he's not really anticipating Avengers 5 because he said he more likes to tell like personal stories of his characters and not big stories.
Mm-hmm. Who's going to be the villain in this one?
That's a good question. The Ten Rings, maybe, but I don't know if he'd go against his sister.
The Mandarin was like awesome in that movie, so I can't. It's so weird thinking about someone else.
Fang Foom.
Yes. Like when he said that, like my mouth like just scrolled.
That's the next logical step. And you know who else you introduce in that movie?
Ew.
Iron Fist.
Ooh.
You know what? Hire me to make Shang-Chi 2.
Yeah, fire Kevin. Fire Kevin.
Wait.
Hire us and we will
hire us. The comic book burrito, Marvel Studios, owned by the comic book burrito.
Yes.
We'll sponsor. I'm just kidding.
We'll pay for everything with our government money.
Speaking of Kevin Feige, the rumor has it that She-Hulk is reportedly going to look at the camera and talk directly to Kevin Feige in the She-Hulk show.
Do you think it's gonna be like a one-time thing, or
no? I hope it's the whole show. Every episode, she like, really, this plot, Kevin, and then or just like says stuff. I hope it's just like
Kevin's gonna live, be like, "Huh, I wrote that,"
and then it switches over.
Wrote that on.
I did that for them.
Ain't that genius? She's talking to me.
At least Joss Whedon didn't make this show. That's what she says.
Yo, if she said that, that would be like the funniest.
Cuts to Kevin Feige in the real world laughing.
He's like, I can't believe I hired him. I can't believe I hired for Avengers. Oh man, this is funny. I would if they could go some really. Well, now you say that, I'm like, that makes me more excited. And I can just imagine Kevin smiling at himself, saying like, "Yeah, I did that shit right there." I can imagine he's like in the writer's room. He's like, pretty funny, right?
no one's laughing. There's just
he's the only one that finds it humorous. See,
that's great. Oh, that's great.
Has a baseball cap on. He's so happy.
He's got a She-Hulk baseball cap.
He's so happy. He's
got a She-Hulk baseball cap with her saying the joke that he just wrote.
Yeah, and like quotes. Oh,
that's funny.
Big old smile on his face. Okay. Everyone in the writer room's tired, trying to go home. He's just big old smile on his face. We need to hire some animators to make that happen. And
yeah.
Get on that. Get on to that, Darian.
All right. So, another piece of news. This is a rumor, but this just came out today. So I'd report on it.
Is this what I think it is? Because there's one particular news I can't wait to talk to you about.
Might not be this one, but rumor has it that the main villain of Guardians of the Galaxy 3 will be the High Evolutionary. Now, for those of you who do not know, Atlanta, do you know who the High Evolutionary is?
I'm not too familiar now.
Big character, Fantastic Four villain, actually.
Oh,
but here I'm gonna I'm going to share my screen with you so you can see him.
Yeah, I saw the picture of the post you sent me here.
So this is the High Evolutionary.
Yes. Okay.
He is. I'm going to read about him for you guys who do not know.
And
he was first mentioned in the Mighty Thor. Oh, he first appears in the Mighty Thor, but I swear he's a Fantastic Four villain, though.
Well, he appears there and then becomes a... Because, I mean, Kingpin appeared in Spider-Man, but became a Daredevil villain, so...
That's true. Let's see. His abilities are superhuman intelligence, telepathy, telekinesis, precognition, and cosmic awareness, vast matter and energy manipulation abilities, size manipulation, sentient armor, grants superhuman strength, durability, and vast regeneration capabilities. And he's he can grow giant. I think that would be an awesome villain.
So this is rumored to be the main villain?
Yes, for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Oh, okay. I'll be into it.
High Evolutionary, but they probably going to do a twist on it. But I hope he looks like that because that'll be awesome.
Yeah, because I like the metal.
Yeah,
on it. I like that. Do you think? I wonder what Kevin's thinking right now. I wonder if he's.
Why do you care? I'm just kidding.
I don't know.
You know, High Evolutionary appeared in X-Men, the animated series.
He was in the X-Men? Okay. Well, that's kind of funny because I'm actually in the middle of watching that show, so maybe,
me too.
maybe we'll see him at some point. Mm-hmm. But,
he also appeared in Spider-Man Unlimited.
Okay. Shorter series, so I might watch that just to get to him faster.
Let's see. Yep. Spider-Man Unlimited is a principal villain. Superhero Squad show. Okay. He appeared in Hulk and the Agents of Smash.
He's like appeared in everything nothing I've seen besides.
And he appears in Guardians of the Galaxy's animated series.
Never watched that.
In the video game Marvel Avengers Alliance.
Marvel's Avengers Alliance.
He was in a whatever. He was in a novel.
Or hold up. Marvel.
Yeah, he is rumored to be the main villain of the Volume 3, Guardians of the Galaxy, coming out.
Okay. This was a mobile game.
All right.
Okay. I was like, you mean Ultimate Alliance? Because that's what I'm more familiar
Adventures
with.
Alliance.
By the way, we need to do an extra beef on that one day.
Never played.
Well, it's good. It's a great multiplayer game.
But yeah, that's that news. Next, we have a piece of news that I have a little update about. Originally, I had wrote down that the Doctor Strange: The Multiverse of Madness trailer will reportedly release this month after No Way Home. But then today, last second, a piece of news came in. Someone said they were proud to report, and their insiders or their sources are proud to report that the Doctor Strange: Multiverse of Madness trailer will, in fact, be the second post-credit scene of Spider-Man: No Way Home.
Spoiler. I didn't want to know that. See, I'm joking about spoiling you, but you spoiling me.
It's not a spoiler.
How's that a spoiler?
They announced the sources are saying that the trailer is coming. It's a trailer announced, basically.
Yeah, but what if I didn't want to know what the end credit scenes were for No Way Home?
Then you would have been confused, and then you'd be like, what?
What is this? I'm ready.
At the end of it, and you see the title of the next movie, and you're like, it's a trailer.
If you ask me, I think it's very appropriate to do that. If you ask me, to have that trailer at the end, considering it's Sam Raimi, Tobey Maguire's going to be in the movie, and how big
is he going to be in the movie though?
Tobey Maguire?
Yeah,
yeah. Of course, he's going to be in No Way Home.
Are you sure?
Darian, I'm like 99% sure. That 1% is just like Kevin Feige stopping greatness from happening.
Kevin Feige would not do that. Amy Pascal would.
Good point. You're right about that. Amy was all like, we gotta. I don't know. Kevin has worked with Sam before. Kevin Feige better leave Sam Raimi alone.
Did you hear what they said about No Way Home, by the way? That it's going to have the classic Raimi, like, close-up camera?
Yeah, I heard. I'm happy. I wonder if Sam Raimi's smiling right now. I hope he is.
Yeah, it's probably. I'm not gonna make that joke.
God.
Yeah, but the Doctor Strange trailer is coming, and from what I've heard, some news came out about it. That Gargantos, who we originally thought was supposed to be, what was the things that was supposed to be in the movie?
What thing?
The starfish thing.
Oh,
No, what?
What?
That's
what?
DC. Start with a G.
Oh, crap! Crap.
You know who I'm talking about, right? That giant starfish, that multiversal.
Yeah. I know you're talking about.
He was supposed to be in it, but now we turn out it's the thing called Gargantos. Well, apparently, a clip in the trailer shows Gargantos picking up a bus and throwing it at America Chavez and Doctor Strange.
Oh, you're talking about Shima Gorath?
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Sorry, the Gorath is what started with a G. That's what.
And I was like, what? Gee, I kept thinking of freaking Starro. You're like,
I'm thinking of Goro.
Goro?
It's like that's not even. That's like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, that's a completely different character. It's Shima Gorath. Yeah, that's Shima Gorath. I swear, you and other people kept saying about the dang about what do you call it? Like Guardians 2. Say that monster fight in the beginning is Shima Gorath. I'm like, that is not Shima Gorath.
That wasn't me that said that.
Well,
I was saying at the beginning of What If that giant monster was Shima Gorath.
No, I didn't believe
it. The
it.
tentacled monster that showed up again at the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Next piece of news. The Disney Plus press mail has Marvel Studios 2022 series in this order: Moon Knight, She-Hulk, and Ms. Marvel. We are getting only 3 shows next year unless they surprise us with another one.
That's weird because I feel like we've seen more of Ms. Marvel than any of them, and that's like the last one.
Yeah.
That kind of surprises me because I thought it was going to be. I don't know
I don't know.
I don't know if I believe that.
Well, no, this is put out by Disney Plus themselves. Their press mail.
Yeah, but was that like?
This was the order they had their shows in for next year.
Yeah, but is that like official people reporting on it, or
this
like
is Disney Plus? Disney put it.
Yeah, I know it's Disney, but are people just saying that?
I mean, I don't know. I trust my news accounts. They haven't been wrong yet. For like at least twice. They've been wrong.
That's weird. I feel like because I'm thinking of like Disney Plus Day and everything.
Miss Marvel, we've seen the least of Miss Marvel. Yeah,
we've seen clips of Miss Marvel, and not to mention, we've also seen. We've seen more footage for Miss Marvel, and plus Miss Marvel on Disney Plus.
We've seen more for Moon Knight than we did for Miss Marvel.
Had a date. What are you talking about? No, we've seen way more for Miss Marvel.
No, not really. We saw that little bit of like what they showed at the whatever it was called, Disney Plus Day. That was all we've seen.
Well, how come Miss Marvel had more of a concrete date than the rest of them? That's just not making sense to me.
We don't have a release date for Miss Marvel yet.
Well, they said it was like June.
That was the rumor that it was going to be.
Well, no. That's what it said on Disney Plus Day. It said like it said it would be like the second half of 2023.
I don't think we didn't get that because we got the piece of news of the actor from it said that he thinks it'll be around June or July when it comes out.
Well, yeah, I know that, but on Disney Plus, I swear they said that.
I don't think we ever got a release date.
They said it would come like second half of 2022.
I'll look it up right now. Let's see.
Which makes sense because of like the thing if they're going by that timeline.
Well, they said it's going to be a late 2022 release.
Yeah, well, like how come we got that confirmation, but not like She-Hulk and Moon Knight? They were all like, "Yeah, coming soon."
I have no idea. We just know that. I mean, we're getting Moon Knight first. They finished. They've been done filming that for a long time.
Yeah, I ain't complaining. I can always go for some Moon Knight.
And then She-Hulk, obviously, after that. And then they did say Moon Knight is going to be one of the goriest MCU shows that we'll have. I'm like, okay.
I want it. Like, I'm assuming it's gonna be like Mandalorian good.
Yeah.
Where like remember that part where it looks like he cuts the dude's head off?
Mm-hmm.
It'd be like stuff like that.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I'm excited though. That's my most hype show out of any of them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I ain't complaining. Moon Knight is coming first. I ain't complaining about that one bit.
Yeah.
I want to skip Miss Marvel if I want to be honest.
But
I know. Unfortunately, I agreed to do this with you. But I'm at least I can kick back and relax at least.
Mm-hmm. I don't honestly. I mean, I'm the least excited for Miss Marvel. But honestly, I think it's not going to be as bad as it looks. But I don't think it's going to be great.
The show will probably be good. I'm just mad that they changed their powers.
Yeah, but maybe the powers will look cool. I don't know. Maybe it seemed what they look like.
What is it, like a gem?
No, she's got
I've heard
create
described
with her
as Green Lantern kind
of looked like in beginning in the picture we saw. She just made like a giant crystal fist on her.
Yeah, it's the same. I don't know.
We'll have to see, and we need to see a trailer. But last piece of Marvel news, as we gotta continue on. We got some Fantastic Four casting.
Here we go. This is what I was waiting for. And I'm all for it.
And here are the casting rumors as follows. Put on 4chan and confirmed and backed by a bunch of insiders, apparently. I don't know how many insiders Marvel Studios has, but it seems like everyone in that studio is an insider. That is,
we're an insider.
Kevin Feige is an insider. Glenn Howerton as Reed Richards or Mr. Fantastic. I don't know. I'm unfamiliar with Glenn Howerton.
I am very familiar with this.
What would I be? I'm going to look him up. What would I have seen him in?
His most famous role is Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Never seen it.
It is a fantastic. Do you have Hulu?
Yes.
Watch it. It's like the funniest thing ever.
I'm sorry, Glenn Howerton III.
Glenn Howerton III.
That 80s show.
Yeah, that was his first role. Ignore that.
Sunny Philadelphia, the Cleveland Show.
That and AP Bio are like his two best things.
Mindy Project, The Strangers. He was in The Strangers. Horror movie.
I'm not familiar with that.
That's a horror movie. It's really freaky. He's in a movie with or show. Sorry, with Don Cheadle. Huh. Interesting. He looks like he could fit the part.
Yeah, he looks the part. I'm interested because he usually does comedy. And I think he could probably pull off a good comedy thing for Reed Richards, but pulling off the genius of of what Reed Richards is, and just him being like a very, I can't really think of the word, but like, because Reed Richards is a very complex man, Mm-hmm. So I'm hoping they can pull something off like that.
Yeah. Let's continue on with the casting. Kristen Bell as Sue Storm, an Invisible Woman. Now, everyone has at least heard possibly Kristen Bell.
Yeah. What's her most iconic role? Can you tell me? Because
she's been in that show called The Good Place.
She was the main character.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yes, I am.
She voiced somebody in Frozen. I think she might have voiced the redheaded girl or whatever her name is.
Anna. That sounds about right. Yeah.
She may have possibly voiced the rabbit in Zootopia.
Judy Hopps.
Possibly. I might be wrong with that.
Okay.
No, that sounds about right. She was in Scream. She was in Ralph Breaks the Internet. She was in other stuff.
Yeah. Well, once you said Good Place, I'm like, oh, okay. I know this person. I know this person.
She was in Teen Titans Go to the Movies.
I've never seen that movie. We all do an extra beat on that one day.
I'm never watching Teen Titans.
I heard it was good. I heard.
Get over it. But yeah, Kristen Bell, she looks the part for Sue Storm.
Yeah, all the cast on here looks the part. Well, I'd say besides one. I'm guessing we'll get to him next.
If you're talking about Chase Stokes as Johnny Storm, the Human Torch.
Yes.
Yes. So let me look up this guy because I have no idea who he is.
I don't know him either.
Chase Stokes, American actor. Let's see what he's been in. Oh, what? Wow. There's a short list of projects that I've never heard of.
It's not much.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 9 projects.
Okay.
His most notable role is in a show on Netflix called Outer Banks.
Okay. Pretty popular show. So anyone who's seen Outer Banks can tell us about this guy.
Yeah, please do. But he's been in other things. Tell Me Your Secrets. Movie called that. The Beach House. Dr. Bird's Advice for Sad Poets. In Between Days, Between Waves. That sounds like a sequel to that. Mm-hmm. Lost Island. One of Us is Lying. And Base.
Okay.
No idea. 29 years old. No work.
And I want to point out, just because they have a short casting list.
Oh, wait a minute. He was in Stranger Things, too.
Who was? Okay.
Reed.
Reed Richards? Huh? I mean, just because, and I do want to point out, just because they have a short thing, we're not trashing on the guy. We just want to know what they've been in, just to see how good they are with, and see if they could pull off the character. That's all.
Yeah, I think he may be able to pull off the character. I've never seen him act. I'm gonna have to look. Watch the
I don't know if he really looks the part as I'm looking. What I'm looking for, at least for Johnny Storm.
True. He's no Chris Evans.
Yeah, he's no Chris Evans. Oh, by the way, I want to point out.
Oh Lord.
I was in math class. I already told you this, but I was in math class, and some guy in front of me was watching. I don't want to say his name because I don't know if he wants to be heard. But some guy was watching Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer, and I was having a blast watching that movie. I couldn't even hear it, but he had subtitles on. Darren, I had more fun watching that movie than doing Math 4.
That's understandable.
That lets you know.
Well, let's get to this next casting thing, because this one is possibly the most interesting.
Donkey Kong.
Ladies and gentlemen, this man needs no introduction. But Seth Rogen as Ben Grimm / The Thing. Now, if you don't know Seth Rogen, then you obviously don't watch comedy movies.
I was about to do the laugh, but I was afraid I was gonna butcher it so hard where it just come off across as awkward. But I mean, you did it perfectly, so there's no reason for me to do it.
He's been in movies such as Superbad.
Oh yeah,
The Interview, Neighbors.
Okay,
Sausage Party. The Green Hornet.
You whispered it. Okay.
An Untitled Mario film.
An Untitled. It's called the Super Mario Brothers movie.
It just says Untitled Mario film. The Lion King live action. He voiced Pumbaa.
Mm-hmm.
Monsters vs. Aliens, Step Brothers. Horton Hears a Who. Kung Fu Panda. All the Kung Fu Panda movies. Shrek the Third. Spiderwick Chronicles. Anchorman.
Name it, he's been in it almost. Well, I think most people know who Seth Rogen is, luckily. Mm-hmm. But what's your thoughts on this?
You know what? The voice would work, I feel like, for The Thing. The look, on the other hand.
Well, I mean,
we'll have to. I don't want to know what Seth Rogen looks like bald with no beard. Then I'll know if he should play The Thing.
Well, I mean, remember they're going to CGI The Thing.
Sure, they could. Yeah, that's true.
So I mean, I think we'll be okay.
You know, this matches up with the news that I had reported the other week a few weeks ago, that they were looking to do half and half on kind of least recognizable actors and top tier actors. Not really top tier, but you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. And that's what they're doing. I mean,
yeah, with Johnny Storm.
Yeah, with Johnny Storm's example, and I mean, Glenn Howerton.
I would
people
say Glenn
who watch
as well.
Yeah. But Kristen Bell and Seth Rogen are two big ones. So, I mean, that kind of matches up. So this could be true.
I was always in the vote for not John Favreau. Oh God, what's his name? Office. The guy from The Office. Who plays Jim?
Oh, John Krasinski. Yeah, John Krasinski and Emily Blunt should have been Mr. and Mrs. Fantastic.
Yeah, everybody
Emily
was
Blunt
saying
said
that.
she said no, though.
She said no. Well, Emily Blunt sucks.
John Krasinski would have been great.
He would have been great.
He's too busy doing A Quiet Place 4.
Or 3, whatever. I am very excited though to I don't know. I'm very excited to see Glenn Howerton become Mr. Fantastic. Actually, and I don't know. I love him in Always Sunny, so I'm kind of a fanboy and have some sort of a bias towards him. So I wonder if he's going to write some of the dialogue, because he can do good dialogue with him, Charlie Day, and Rob McKinney. Yeah. So I wonder if he'll create good dialogue for Reed, Sue, Ben, and Johnny in like the Baxter Building talking and stuff. Mm-hmm. I wonder if he'll have some input of what they'll say in there, because it'll be really funny dialogue if that's the case.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it'll be good. But that's all I have for Marvel news. So now we got some DC stuff. Yeah, I want to start off with something that's not news, but an opinion of mine. And this is not it could be controversial, but I'm not going to trust your opinion on this, because are we going to argue on here for a minute? Maybe not. But this is CW related, and I want to talk about something real quick. So ever since Arrow ended, the CW has been going downhill. Crisis on Infinite Earth, the huge crossover. Did you watch that?
I saw bits and pieces.
It was one of the greatest things DC's ever done. But
I saw Ezra Miller and Miller and
that's just an example. There's so many. Kevin Conroy played Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, I saw that.
Great, but ever since then, I feel like the CW Arrowverse, or whatever they're going to call it now, has been going downhill very slowly. Legends of Tomorrow, it's pretty awful. Now, it was good at first, but then now it's just horrible. But Batwoman isn't good, in my opinion. Some people like it. I get that. Now, it's not hating on anybody else's opinions, but this is just my sole opinion. The only one that's it started going downhill, but now it's kind of going back up, and is showing some real potential, is The Flash. This it recently started its 8th season, and it's going through a crossover called Armageddon. And man, I gotta tell you, it is so good. It's good.
So good. Yeah, well, I don't trust you, if I'm gonna be honest. The CW, come on, man.
You need to give it a chance. This newer stuff is just, it's so great. This story they're doing with Armageddon is good. Each episode they've had somebody come in. They just introduced, because Ray Palmer is no longer the Atom anymore. He showed up to help in the first episode of the crossover, but he's kind of out doing his own thing. He's raising a family. Ryan Choi, who is the Atom in the Injustice 2 game, the DLC character, he's showed up in Crisis on Infinite Earths. He is now the Atom in the comic accurate Atom suit. The blue and red spandex looking suit. Yeah. Yeah. It's great. And you got, obviously, Batwoman's in it, which her character is just kind of they recast her and all that. And it's just kind of, I don't really care for her character anymore.
That's a big mess.
Now, her costume looks awesome, but.
Yeah, I do like the Batwoman costume. I will say that. Luckily, if I do have to give credit where credit is due, I do like some of the CW outfits. Yeah, the Deathstroke
outfit from Arrow was really good.
The one they got for Flash right now with the golden boots, I love it.
Great. The Reverse Flash outfit is really good too. The Reverse Flash is the villain of this crossover. Spoilers. Just said that. Sorry.
I hope you've seen it by now. I love Superman's outfit in that show.
Oh yeah, that show's really good too.
I keep saying, man, I remember a while back I said I was gonna watch.
It's on HBO Max still.
I know. I need to get on it. And man, I'm so behind with stuff because I'm trying to keep up with Hawkeye.
We ain't really got to keep up with that. It's like once a week. You can watch Superman and Lois anytime you want.
I know. Well, thanks for telling me how it is.
But continuing, this show is showing a lot of potential to actually have a good story. And like season 6, the Flash season 1 was just great. That was a really good season.
Okay, so you're talking about Flash now?
Yes, back to Flash. Okay. The first season of Flash was really good. The second season it introduced Zoom and like Jay Garrick and alternate Earths and stuff like that. And it was good. Not as good as the first, but it was still good. And season 3 introduced Savitar, and I thought that season was good. But apparently a lot of people did not. I only thought it was good because there are a lot of twists in it. In season 4, they introduced the Thinker, and it started kind of going downhill. After that, season 5 was kind of meh. That was when COVID started, so.
Yeah, I heard it got like really stupid at one point. From what my friend was telling me, it got like really stupid.
It started to get that's when it started going downhill. Like
he told me he watches it just so he can see the conclusion he's in at that point. I need to ask him his opinion now on it.
Yeah, but going back to and like after season 5, season 6, who I can't remember the villain of. To be honest with you, it was that kind of season. It didn't even end in a like cliffhanger or anything last episode, but I can give it a little bit of leeway because COVID was happening, so they couldn't really film like they normally do. They couldn't have many people in one scene and stuff, and it was kind of a mess. Yeah. But now this is season 8, or no, season 7. Wait, is it 8 or 7? It's 8. Season 7 was the season where it started kind of going downhill. Sorry, so 6 was pretty weird too. But season 8 has been great so far. And from what I've seen, like they put in some Injustice stuff into one of the episodes, Injustice Protocol, and how it's a protocol they put in place in case one of them went rogue, and they each got assigned a different hero to try to stop them. And Black Lightning was Flash's hero, and they like talk about it. And Barry tells Jefferson or Black Lightning this line where he goes, "You know why we each assigned us a hero and for this Injustice Protocol?" And he was like, "It's because there's no earthly way that anyone will be able to stop us." And then he like throws lightning at Black Lightning. It was awesome. They got like a huge fight.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Black Lightning, by the way, they canceled his show, I think, but his show was really good too.
Oh yeah. Okay. I heard some stuff it's super weird because like saying a CW show is gonna be good or not is betting on the freaking lottery. It feels like, you either hit jackpot or you end up getting money taken away. You end up getting like a huge loss of money.
What they're teasing though, they teased it in the last a couple like crossovers where a character from Arrow would come into each CW show for an episode. You remember Diggle from Arrow? John Diggle?
I only watched
African American guy.
What season was he in? Was he in
all of them?
All of them? Okay.
He was the bodyguard for Oliver.
I think so.
He is the Green Lantern.
When it came out, he's the Green Lantern.
He got the ring at the end of Arrow. It fell from space, and he like found it, and like it was in a box, and he like opened it up, and now he's like hearing voices in his head and stuff, trying to convince him to put it on. And I think they're gonna make a Green Lantern show.
That's gonna be him.
I think so.
Okay.
But I just wanted to shout out The Flash because I feel like it's in a good direction, and if anyone stopped watching it after last season, pick it back up because they started off very strong.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, back to our regularly scheduled programming.
Maybe you just convinced me. Probably that's a lot.
It's good, trust me. Like
I'll try it recently. I just never. I remember I used to watch it a bit.
It's good. Like Arrow was great. I thought Arrow was great, but you apparently don't. But I'm still on season 6 of Arrow. Rewatching it.
It was only good the first season.
Did you ever watch any of the other seasons?
No, I
exactly.
I was watching half of 2, and they turned him into Batman. And you're all like, Green Arrow is
He basically
Batman.
is. He's just like quippy Batman.
Nah, dude, Green Arrow is like humorous, man. Like, yeah, he gets serious, but he's pretty.
He's got his teammates to be humorous.
He's more light tone than Batman. Green Arrow is nothing like Batman.
Well, oh well.
Here we go.
James Gunn. Let's start off with some good news here. James Gunn has teased that there will be more spinoffs after Peacemaker.
Yeah, if he's working on them, I'm all for it.
Who?
What
do you want?
Oh, what character do I want?
Don't say his name. I know who you're thinking, but no, you don't want to spin off of him.
I do want to spin off of him.
If you say Weasel.
Well, how about you? Who do you want to see?
Ratcatcher.
Ratcatcher? Which one? One or two?
Both. No, two. The girl. I think she'd make an interesting show.
Ratcatcher girl. That's what you call her.
Or Ratcatcher 2, I think her name was.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'll be down for that.
Or a blood sport. Is it Bloodsport? I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that Bloodshot?
You mean Knuckles from the Sonic 2 movie? Is that who you mean?
Stop.
That was a good trailer. Yep. I'm really.
Papa's back with a brand new stash.
If literally, yeah, since I gotta lay it out, I want a Weasel show so bad. That or the Detachable Kid.
No, okay, I can see them doing that. That'd be a stupid show, but I can see them doing that.
I think it has more potential to be better. It has more potential to be better.
Peacemaker comes out in like 3 weeks.
I know.
Or 4 weeks. Sorry, 4 weeks.
I'm hyped. I'm actually kind of excited.
You know what? Tomorrow, we're recording this is the 12th right now because it's past midnight. Mm-hmm. Tomorrow, it's a month from tomorrow.
Yeah, that's great. I'm happy.
Something to wait for.
It's gonna be good doing a Marvel show. Sorry, DC.
DC gets its last DC thing we reviewed was Suicide Squad.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Which I want to rewatch. It's coming back on HBO Max and on Christmas or New Year or Christmas Eve. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just wanted to talk about that. We got to move a little bit quickly now. Colin Farrell is officially reprising his role as the Penguin in an HBO Max The Batman spinoff. We had already previously known this, but it's been confirmed now. So,
okay,
there you go.
I was like, what? I was like, was this like not already confirmed? But okay.
I'm gonna jump right past that. Just wanted to let you know. Also, want to let you know that Aquaman 2 is finished filming. So when does that come out? Next year? Year after?
Aquaman 2. Aquaman 2 comes out next year. I don't know when. Nor can I remember, but I know it. I just know it comes out soon. I know it comes out next year.
Well, they finished filming it, so.
Man, next year is going to be a fantastic year.
Next year's going to be a great year. Also, final piece of DC news. Black Adam is reportedly going to feature Avengers Infinity War and Man of Steel level action scenes.
Okay.
When I tell you this movie is going to be amazing, it's going to be amazing. I cannot wait.
Oh yeah, I'm happy. I think Dwayne Johnson's going to kill it.
And he said that he is not going to stop fighting to get Henry Cavill Superman to fight as Black Adam.
Good. Maybe WB will listen.
No, they never do that. They'll recast him. They'll be like Seth Rogen as Superman. James Franco as
James Franco as Batman. Oh my gosh, let's make that movie.
That'd be a movie.
Let's get on.
No, Jason Mewes as Superman.
Michael Cera as Green Lantern.
Evan Smith as Fat Man. I'm allowed to say that. I'm not making fun of him. He's got a podcast called Fat Man Beyond.
Yeah.
Fat Man is already a superhero.
Kevin Smith as old Bruce Wayne. That'd be cool. I'll be down for that.
He'd be crying right when he comes on screen.
Can we just not get a Batman Beyond movie, by the way? I want one.
Yeah. But I'm happy with what we're getting for now.
Who would you want to play Terry? It's Tom.
Don't know because I'm not. Okay, let's move on to the gaming news. No, we do need to get on to the gaming news because we got to talk about it before we run out of time.
Yes.
Because we're reaching like the 30-minute mark of how long we have left.
Okay. Well,
Game Awards happen. Disappointing.
Here, hold on. Let's just get to the Avengers stuff real quick.
There's a Thor skin. The Game Awards.
Yeah. Well, they added the Avengers Thor skin in Marvel's Avengers, and it's 1,400 credits. So pick it up if you want.
Yep, not reading Marketplace because who cares?
Still.
The Game Awards happen. Like I said, I revealed a few things, but it was mostly boring. You know, I'm surprised you didn't say anything that they revealed Alan Wake 2.
No, I mean I'm happy. I mean I'm excited.
I didn't even know that. I didn't hear about. They're making a Texas Chainsaw Massacre game.
Yeah, that's a little indie thing going on. I
was like, what? I'm thinking like Friday the 13th type. Like,
yeah. I think that's exactly what's going to be like.
Hey, I'm for that. I'll play that.
What a reference you put there, man. I think everybody's forgotten about that game.
That game is like.
I used to
good.
I used to have a blast in that game. I used to play all.
Fun. I had so many people playing that.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Everybody getting scared together. It was a good time.
Yeah. But they revealed a Wonder Woman game coming out.
Yeah, but who's making this again?
Same people that made the Middle Earth games.
Yeah. Unfortunately for Marvel fans, they didn't get nothing here at
Sorry.
Game Awards. Yeah.
I wish we got let go of the Infinity Saga, but
I was
Monolith.
I'm surprised NetherRealm wasn't there. I'm surprised about that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but Monolith is making the Wonder Woman game. You know what I'm thinking?
What
Wonder Woman in place of Kratos, and it's like a Wonder Woman God of War-esque game.
Oh, like you're talking about like newer God of War playstyle or older?
Mm-hmm. Oh, newer, but with the same kind of like. I don't know. Let me read this. Wonder Woman's a new single-player, third-person, open-world action-adventure featuring an original story set in the DC universe, according to a release. The story will follow Diana of Themyscira as she seeks to unite her Amazon family and the humans from the modern world. Like in one of Monolith's previous games, Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor, Wonder Woman will use a set of mechanics called the Nemesis System. Let's see. What is the Nemesis System?
The Nemesis System.
Oh, we know who's voicing her.
Who?
The same woman who voiced Wonder Woman in the Injustice games.
Okay. Perfect pick then.
I'm trying to see what this Nemesis System is. Okay, here we go. Nemesis System. For those who don't know, the Nemesis System is a unique mechanic that essentially relies on a military-like hierarchy of NPCs that can remember players' actions. Okay, so I don't know if you've played the Middle-earth games like Shadow of Mordor or Shadow of War.
No, I haven't. I've heard they're great though.
You have a hierarchy of like people that you have to take out, like monsters, and like each one's stronger. There's like a captain, you get the general, and all these different things. So that's what they're going to be doing with this. And they remember what you do. And so the system serves the plots of the Shadow games, but it's best known for enhancing the thrill of those games' open world encounters by introducing the possibility that even the lowliest grunt could eventually become a boss who remembers their previous battle against you.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
And now they're giving it to Wonder Woman.
This was probably like one of my favorite announcements besides that little tease of Silent Hill. Yeah.
And now I know one thing that I was more excited about than any of this. We'll talk about that in a second because you are not, and you are insane.
Oh my gosh. Are you really going to bring up this now?
Next piece of next superhero game thing that we got was a gameplay trailer for Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League.
I'm not impressed. I'm not. I'm sorry. I know, look, I saw a video. I haven't watched it yet, and the guy's all like, "Yeah, it's one of those like kind of like clickbaity videos saying like, I'm worried for Suicide Squad." I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to like hear this out. I haven't watched it, but I can't. I'm gonna hear what they say. I'm sorry. I'm not excited for this game at all. Like you always tell me like, well, give an explanation. I'm like, I can't. I don't know what.
So you're not excited. Let me get this straight. I'm not excited to play as the Suicide Squad. That's not like a big thing. Like, oh, I can't wait to play as King Shark. No, I'm more excited because we're getting Superman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, and the Flash, and maybe even somebody else. Don't know. From the Arkham universe in this game to fight. And you know what it seems like? I can't pick out the exact game that this. I feel like it's kind of mirroring in my mind. But like, there's a game. Sometime I've played it. I don't know what it was. Where you have a bunch of bosses throughout the game, and you're playing as this like character, and each boss has like a certain area of like the map or something that they're in, and you have to go to these places and you do a bunch of other stuff and you fight a bunch of people, and eventually you get to fight this boss, you beat him, and you go to the next place. That's what this game seems like it's doing. The Flash looks like it takes place in like the business side, not business side of the city, but like commercial side of the city, kind of.
So you think you're taking the whole place in Metropolis is fully open world.
Yeah.
But each section of Metropolis is guarded by one of the members.
Yes, exactly. One of the different Justice League members.
Okay.
Controlled by Brainiac.
So do you think you're able to go anywhere, but like you have to, you're mostly doing stuff in this one area, or?
I think so. I think there'll be side missions. Is what I'm betting on.
Okay.
Or like side quests you can do, get something to help level up a piece of gear. I don't know if they're doing that, but like maybe get an upgrade one of your weapons or something.
Yeah, I'm willing to play it. That's what I'm willing to play it. I'm just not excited.
Okay, if you were to, I think it's co-op, so we're gonna play together.
Yeah, we'll play together.
Who's your character? Who are you picking out of the four?
If I had to pick, strangely, I'm kind of thinking about Captain Boomerang.
He looks fun. Now they made him a speedster, which I like.
Yeah, I'm kind of into that. Which I know I actually really do like, purely because of because I always thought it was weird. I'm like, how in the world how is Captain Boomerang an enemy to Flash? You know what I'm saying? I feel like Flash could just get him easily.
Yeah.
Easily. But no, this works out here for me. You know, he's a speedster. And yeah, is it like the gear of each character tied to with their hero? Like Harley Quinn has like bat gear or something like that.
It seems like it, yeah. I don't know who Deadshot would be a villain of. If it maybe Green Arrow, but Green Arrow's not part of any of this.
Yeah, what kind of
I wish.
I wish. Yeah.
Wouldn't it be awesome to fight Green Arrow?
It feels like it'd be really easy.
We fight throwing trick arrows at you and stuff.
It would be cool if you
plunger arrows.
I'd say if a Green Arrow fight, you would have to do waves.
Yeah.
Have
boxing
3
level.
And the first one he has 2 different types of arrows. And then the next wave he brings in another 2, and you have to remember what each one does and how to avoid it. That would be kind of cool. But now, I'm not excited, but I think I'm just salty that I have to fight Superman, an evil Superman, and we're getting a Wonder Woman game. I'm like, why can't we get a good Superman game?
That's true, but it's all leading up to a Superman game.
But that's what I'm hoping, because Superman. I mean, Wonder Woman ain't too far off from Superman.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping with this, they're okay, we kind of a good basis.
But where's our Thor game?
I would love a Thor game. It would be so beautiful to just have all that, and with some good looking Asgardian architecture in it. Oh yeah.
But here, let me go back to Suicide Squad real quick. Which one of we only know of 5 Justice League members that exist in this universe. Batman is one of them, and it showed him in his Arkham Knight outfit, but that was a statue, but I'm not sure how that's a thing.
And we saw the somewhat of a makeshift Batmobile.
Yeah, but I think what was that dwarf's name that we got introduced to in the last trailer? You remember the little flying dwarf Gizmo? That was his name. He's a Teen Titans villain. He was driving that, I think.
He was driving it? Okay.
It looked like it. I don't know how he's touching pedals, but
he found a way.
I see him making fun of small people. We just need to leave this podcast.
I know we can't air this episode. This is a lost episode.
Lost episode of the Comic Burrito. No, and we need to get started here soon. It ended here soon. Sorry, but who you got? Batman. Obviously, you got Green Lantern, which is cool, Jon Stewart. And then Wonder Woman, which I don't think we'll be fighting Wonder Woman. We might and break her out of it afterwards. I don't know.
Yeah, well, so far we've seen Wonder Woman be good in the trailer. So I know it was what was the theory of why she wasn't evil? Because she was like in Amazon or whatever.
I think so.
Okay.
But obviously you got Superman. He's obviously the last person you fight. It's all leading up to fighting Superman because everyone wants Superman in the Arkham universe.
Mm-hmm.
I can speak for you when you say that you probably do want Superman to show up. I mean, in the Arkham universe.
Yeah, I do. I'm glad I'm seeing all these characters in the Arkham universe. I'm just salty because I just want a Superman game. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying
maybe this will lead into a Superman game. This could lead up to spinoffs. I'm all for more games in the Arkham universe. That's like my main big thing about this. I'm like, yes. More.
Yeah, like I mean, hey, I am happy Rocksteady's doing something they want to do. They're not tied to just doing Batman games.
And hey,
I'm happy.
Who says Green Arrow isn't going to be in this? Now that I think about it, Queen Industries was in Arkham Knight.
Yeah.
So
I mean, yeah, we got a lot of references to Justice League members in Arkham Knight. Like Lex Luthor exists because there's a voice.
He was on a poster. I was watching a breakdown of this gameplay trailer. He was on a poster in the background for LexCorp. So I think
it'd be kind of cool to get some gear from Lex Luthor. I think that'd be kind of cool. Mm-hmm. Now I keep talking about it. I'm like, yeah, maybe this game might be cool. I'm open. I'm open to it.
It's going to be cool. And especially
gameplay wise, I wasn't that like
the gameplay looked crazy. I feel like you get to upgrade your get skills or something like that. I feel like it looks like it at least.
Yeah, I play Marvel's Avengers, so I need to have my priorities straight here.
It looks like you have your Brute, which is King Shark, and you have your Fast Fighter, which is
Captain Boomerang.
Yeah, Captain Boomerang, and then you have your ranged, like Assault Fighter, I guess would be Deadshot, and I almost said Bloodsport.
I know, I almost did too. We're not WB.
This is getting driving me insane, but yeah, that's true. And you have your like hand-to-hand combat, like gadget using Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
So technology-based character, I guess.
Oh, she's technology-based? Okay.
Well, I mean, it feels like she had that drone or whatever. She had a bunch of bombs and stuff.
You're right, she did. I was going to say, I think Deadshot would be more technology-based, and Harley would be a little bit more melee. Yeah.
I'm really excited for this game. I think we should stream it.
Yeah, I'll be fun. I'll be
and Gotham Knights. I hope they come out in the same month.
Okay, the same month.
No. We only have a 2022 release date for both of those games.
Yeah,
and they seem like they're done, like being made. So,
did we get a date?
No, just 2022. That's it.
It's 2022. Okay.
But yeah, that's it. I'm excited for that game. I know you're kind of warming up to it, but still aren't too impressed.
I'm over. After talking about it on here with you, I've warmed up to it a bit more. I'm just I saw the gameplay and I was like, it doesn't really grab me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm not really too thrilled with the set piece, like the whole set. That I admit Gotham Knights probably will have worse combat than this. Mm-hmm. I like the setting. You know, I got I saw Batgirl on the bat bike. I'm like, okay, I'm into that. Then they were climbing up the tower where Mr. Freeze was at. You saw that machine. That looked cool. Mm-hmm. But maybe they're saving a bunch of good stuff in the game.
I think so, because we've only seen stuff for Flash. Really, they're really focusing on Flash, which I think will be the first person you fight. I think it'll go flat. Well, I think maybe Wonder Woman. Maybe you meet Wonder Woman first, or you fight Flash and then meet Wonder Woman. And you fight Green Lantern and then Superman.
I don't think you fight Wonder Woman at all.
Maybe I feel like there's other bosses too that we don't know about. Smaller bosses. The Penguin's in it. We knew that.
Yeah. I forget they shock him.
Yeah, he's like, oh, shock him again. He's running away. Waller, do it again.
Let's see here.
Speaking of Waller, let me say this. Good casting.
Are you okay? I thought, yeah, she was in Jedi Fallen Order, right?
Yeah, yes, she played Sarah.
Yeah. Yeah, she was really good right there. So,
and that's some good casting. So,
great casting.
Yeah, that's all I got to say about that, and that's all the gaming news that I have.
That was all the. I feel like, was there another one?
No, we do need to get finished though.
Yeah, we're all done. We're all good.
All right, that was a good episode.
Yeah,
I liked it, but I do have a reminder for you guys. This upcoming Wednesday is our final discussion about the Spider-Verse. We're talking about Spider-Man Far From Home. We are officially back in our home universe, back in our cozy houses, talking about what we've learned from traveling the Spider-Verse, if you will. And just glad to have all that horrible, dangerous multiverse jumping behind us.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing will go wrong now. And yes, but check out this upcoming Wednesday, that episode. Also check out last week's. We talked about Spider-Man Homecoming. Check out all the other weeks before that. And the Wednesday after this upcoming Wednesday, we may have a little something for you.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is it?
I'll tell you when we get there.
Cool.
But yeah, that's all I got to say. So thank you guys so much for listening this week. Had a blast. A lot of good stuff to talk about. Almost convinced Landon that he will possibly like Suicide Squad of the Justice League.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we talked about a lot of good stuff, a lot of good news. And I can't think of anything else I want to say other than to check out last week's episode of the podcast if you haven't. Stay tuned for next week's episode. And a gaming stream coming very soon, actually. Here in the next couple weeks.
Yeah. I mean, do you want to say the games now, or do you still want to talk about it a bit more?
We'll talk about it next. Well, I'd like to do it next week. Actually, that'd be fun.
Okay.
Not like this upcoming week, but the next.
Okay, I got you. Do you want to talk about more, or do you want to announce the games now?
We can go ahead and announce the game.
Okay, go right ahead.
All right. So for this Christmas gaming stream, we'll spend, what do you think, 2.5 hours?
Yeah, not long. Probably.
I'm only going to post it on YouTube.
Yes.
Because we're streaming off of the PlayStation console. But maybe we'll make a Twitch account. No.
Donate to us. Donate 25 cents.
We'll be doing Injustice 2 and Lego DC Supervillains, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, that's kind of on our mind.
We'll do one of the Lego Marvel games.
I would prefer to do the first one if you have it.
I do have it. I have both of them.
Okay. I prefer to do that one because that one, in my opinion, is the best one.
We got those. I think I want to play one game that isn't superhero related. But it'd still be a fun game to watch us play for people. First Class Troubles.
First Class Troubles?
The free PS Plus game from last month. Did you add that to your library?
I probably did. Here, let me look at this. I don't remember. First Class Troubles. Oh yeah, it's like the Among Us game.
Yeah, kinda. I feel like that'd be an interesting game to play. And there will be a few others too, but we are definitely going to have it heavy on Injustice 2 because I'm going to kick Landon's butt as a Flash.
Dude, my Batman gear will destroy yours.
You haven't seen my Flash gear. I have I have the Justice League Flash gear.
You ain't ready, man. You ain't ready.
We'll see, and you guys can see too. But I don't know if there's any other games. Marvel's Avengers. We can play that probably.
Yeah. We play a little match of Marvel's Avengers. It's gonna be boring as heck, but we play. I mean, it's Marvel's Avengers. What do you expect?
Yeah,
we have a little fun on there. Making fun of the game. Maybe you can find some bugs with us.
Yeah, it'd be fun. But we'll let you know about that. So, and I can let you know on our social media. So if you have any questions, comments, corrections, or concerns, you can contact me on Instagram at DarienH4404. That's DARIENH4404. Or on Facebook at the Comic Book Burrito official page. Very interactive. We'll post the announcement of when the stream will be on the Facebook page. I'm always posting stuff on there. Always posting some news that I find like, oh, this is interesting. And stuff like that. Also on Twitter at the CB Burrito. Capital C, capital B, capital B, and Burrito.
And you can contact me at Spider_Landon on our Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram page, and or my Instagram page, that is. But you can also get our official Instagram page at the Comic Book Burrito. But me and Darren both recommend Twitter and Facebook because it has better interactions and better everything.
Yeah. And with that being said, that's all I got to say. Is that all you got to say?
Yeah. I mean, I butchered that last part, but we got it. We're good.
Well, they don't care. They probably already logged off by now anyway. So, yeah. Thank you all so much for listening. And we'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.
See ya.
Excelsior!